Hey, hey. Trying to get that right, y'all. Trying to get it right. Get it right, get it right. Feel a little warm. Hey, hey. How you doing, love? How you doing? How you doing? Greetings. Hey, love. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I don't even think I want to start with these cards. I'm going to get my regular deck. And say I be paying attention. I'm going to get my regular deck first. So what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah. Happy Tuesday, Miss Kelly. You must be a day ahead of me. Thank you, thank you. From the UK, welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, y'all. I done did enough shuffling. I'm gonna cut the deck, right? I ain't gonna look at this bottom card yet because I want to put some stuff on my lips before I get into this with y'all. So we're gonna catch the main energy from that bottom card, see what's going on. You got 6 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You know, the 6 of Pentacles is gonna touch bases on giving and receiving. It speaks of somebody being in a position where they're able to help others. They're stable enough to give advice, make suggestions, or, you know what I mean, help another person out. This might be surrounding finances and how you choose to be generous or share it with people. What's the main energy for the collective? You got 2 of Pentacles, which speaks of juggling multiple priorities. So you might have a lot going on right now. You got a lot of different irons in the fire is what I'm getting. So you focused on more so how to manage your time. You might be in the beginning stages of something, you know, where you might still, like, even if it comes to work, you know, because this could be surrounding finances where it's like you have a 9 to 5, but you also getting your own business up off the ground, which you have to dedicate time to both of them in order to make sure that your life moves smoothly, you know what I mean? But you got this King of Wands in the reverse. So this King of Wands is going to speak of impulsiveness, ruthlessness, high expectations in the situation. You got the Ace of Cups, which came out in the upright, and Empress. Hey, because this Empress is going to be symbolic for abundance, nurturing, you know what I mean? Good parenting, somebody who's able to take action, you know, and get things off of the ground, grow, fertility. And you got the Ace of Cups, which speaks of new creativity, you know what I mean? maybe even like new love. It speaks of a child, like maybe somebody's pregnant, proposal, marriage, you know what I mean? Either way it go, like somebody got a lot. It came in instantly like that too, that somebody got a lot, you know what I mean, going on. You got the Page of Wands, which speaks of inspiration, somebody discovering something. You got the Hierophant energy, which speaks of traditions, religion, you know, society norms. And you got the Three of Wands, which speaks of foresight, preparation, moving forward. It's like you have somebody trying to operate within... You have somebody that's trying to operate within society's norms or something like that. You know what I mean? But again, it still speaks of somebody who can't fulfill the status or something like that. Kayo or whatever your name is, you know what I mean? You must want to be a woman or something like that. I always run into y'all catty energies on here with that going back and forth like that. You could so easily just keep on going and pass. There's no way that I look anything like an uncle of yours and then you double back over to highlight on me being a black woman. That lets me know that you're not black. I could never be your uncle. You know what I mean? So you need to keep whatever type of energy, your slurs, all of that, like just keep it to yourself. Just keep on going. You know what I mean? It'll be more beneficial for you. It'll be so much more beneficial for you. And with Four of Wands, you know what I mean? That's even more weird too. There's so much stuff going on in the world and people still want to try to highlight on color and different stuff like that. Like, ain't our families and everything else blended enough up to the point of now? We all got a little bit of everybody in our family by now because we can't control who falls in love with who. So, hey, so at this point, we got a whole galore of everybody. And so it's like it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, chill out. Chill out. And then you have the Chariot energy, you know. This Chariot energy is going to speak of integration, you know, basically regaining control of a situation in order for you to be able to move forward. That's going to be that victory that's starting something new, especially when it comes to, you know what I mean, the different things that you are able to create on. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, I'm fine, love. How are you? I'm fine. You have Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles, you have Ace of Pentacles. So right now, somebody is battling to, I want to say, stay afloat, right? Again, it's taking me back to the basis of working a 9 to 5 in order to make ends meet, but also still being an entrepreneur and getting your business up off of the ground. You know what I mean? Therefore, having to dedicate time to the two. But you're trying to create some type of ultimate stability for yourself. You know what I mean? Because with this Queen of Pentacles being in the reverse, it's symbolic for somebody who may be trying to get themselves out of a financial bind or something like that. Or maybe you're trying to line yourself up in a position where you're able to care for your children and, you know what I mean, still, it's like make money financially or something like that. You know? I really feel like this is riding on the borderline between somebody more so trying to find the time, you know what I mean, to make passive income or something like that for themselves, or again, get something off the ground that they are actually passionate about, like you actually care about, instead of more so being led to do something that you have to do. You know what I mean? So with this Three of Pentacles energy, this Three of Pentacles speaks of teamwork. It speaks of collaboration, different things like that. If you really want to touch bases on it, I think that Satan would be more of your master than mine, actually. And if I'm scamming people, then consider yourself scammed, because all I did is just had a simple conversation with you and you brought your simple ass over here talking for less. So you might want to move on before you get God with your old extra glorious ass. The same kind that you are. The same kind that your mother birthed. So with the Knight of Cups, right? And the Wheel of Fortune, this speaks of somebody more so smooth talking their way into an environment or something like that. More so talking their way into, I'm sorry, y'all. Because before I even started going back and forth, get them on up out of here. Get them on up out of here. So, yes. Somebody was trying to smooth talk their way in a situation, and it seemed like it was supposed to create some type of ripple effect where they were able to get in on somebody else's good karma. You know what I mean? And what I mean by good karma, I think I'd have said this to y'all before. It's like you paired yourself up with somebody who was not sowing the proper seeds, right? You were actually invested in growth. You were invested in progressing and different things like that. So you were sowing proper seeds. This person paired themselves up with you so that they would be able to continue to invest the type of energy that they was investing and still reap benefits from you, if it makes sense to you, you know. My thing with stuff like that, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's the issue of today too. You know, like, people come and they want to throw a whole lot of opinions and different things like that at you without even having any experience on the topic that they trying to school you on or anything like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense, you know. Another thing too, like, right, I want to touch bases with y'all. Is it just me, or do it seem like really chaotic? You know what I mean? Up to date, it's like it's a lot going on. A lot going on. Not to mention, like, it's a lot of people that's like dying and different things like that. You know what I mean? It's like the energy. You can literally feel the energy shift. If you have any type of awareness or anything going on, you know what I mean? You can literally feel it. And it's been very, very dominant, like within this past year. You have so many more people that are battling with like mental health issues. You have so many people that are like, it's just, it's different. Absolutely, yeah, do always change, but I think you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. Because no, you got some people who just woke up different the next day. The way that they act, the way that they communicate, the actions that they take, and all type of stuff. And these is people that you could have known your whole life, like your parents, your best friends, your spouses, different stuff like that. Yes, of course, things are going to change, but things they different. They different. And if you can't see it, then it's understood more so your positioning. Because not at all. We can't act like it ain't. That's not what's going on. A lot of people dying, and I know it is. We all miss loved ones. Yeah, but y'all still talking to me on a surface level. Like, you're still talking to me. You ain't talking to me spiritual base. I ain't talking about missing no loved ones. I got used to it. Comfortable with being uncomfortable. Absolutely. That was one of my favorite terms. You got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yes, that is true. That's true. But then, see, my thing is the change of the energy. Like, you got so many more different people with access to so much more stuff. You know what I mean? And again, I really feel like For a long time, we've been fueled by negativity. Like, it was a lot of people that was into the negativity, you know what I mean? Which is why it's still promoted like that. Like, the only way people feel like they can get attention is if they come with something negative, or they come, you know what I mean? All this attention seeking and all the rest of that. Just like how they do in the comment section on here. I look at most people who comment on here coming from a negative place, and I promise you, when I go to their page, they do not have not one posting. They don't have not one video that you can comment on, which means that these people are actually fearful of putting themselves in the position that I'm in right now, because they scared of people speaking to them the way that they come and try to speak to me. You know what I mean? I don't have no issue with being put on the chopping block, which is why I show up here every day, because goddamn it, you can't even cut me. You know what I mean? You got to be built a certain type of way. But it's a lot of people that's not built that way. That's why they come on here behind these fake pages that ain't got no pictures, no information, no nothing like that, and make these comments, you know what I mean, so that they can be comfortably still in their own little corner. Ultimately, they still hiding. I'm not the one that's hiding. So it does not bother me. That's why I'm able to come on here and talk my junk back to them with my smile on my face still. Because who's the real coward? Like, who's hiding? Who's really scamming? You know what I mean? Not to mention, every time I done got up here, I encourage y'all. I encourage the mess out of y'all. I remind y'all to tap into who y'all is and everything else without asking for nothing but a moment of your time. So the mere fact, you know, that that's where they come from, it's like it makes sense. When you're dealing with a bunch of tarot card readers, the person that basically go through their own negativity, and like, I don't know what you touching bases on, because reading cards, it ain't you putting more into it. See, my thing with that is, when you come with that type of deliverance, it lets me know that you hold more faith in things outside of you than what you believe in yourself. And the mere fact that you don't believe in yourself, you already done lost me. You know what I mean? Like, can you read energy or not? I can sit and tell you a story, but your discernment, the way that you feel, you know what I mean? When I touch bases on this different stuff, which was what's going to let you know if it's real or not. Just like you up here making your statement. You could be the complete opposite of what you putting out. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah. You can tell me anything. But my discernment is what's going to let me know, you know what I mean, what's real and what's not. Therefore, no, you can't tell me anything, because it doesn't make sense. If you listen to it yourself, just listen to what you're saying for a moment. Does it make sense? You know what I mean, type thing? So, yeah, no. You don't even take all that, for real. And not to mention, the truth is going to be the truth. The truth is always going to prevail. You ain't got to fight, you know what I mean, to make nobody listen to the truth. Baby, facts is going to be facts even when them lies is done. When you get back to the basics, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing you can do about that. Yeah, no. Yeah, tarot is very general. See, my thing is, your heart, though, is my thing. You know what I mean? You have people who come and they try to dress things up. Because I done came across some tarot readers, too, and it be like, you know what I mean? The way this person's attitude is, and the way that, you know, you're speaking to people who you supposed to be helping and everything like that let me know, like, I don't know, is you ego tripping, or what exactly is it that you're doing? Because it's like you're supposed to be building people up, but then they come across real negative. You know what I mean? And they talk to people almost like they're condemning people, like they feel like people dumb, like they do feel like they more superior. And I don't like that shit. I ain't never liked that shit, which is why I came with my own shit, because I'm not never gonna make you feel like that over here. I tell you every day, anything that I do, you can do on your own. The difference between me and you is hell, you know, like it ain't no real difference. You know what I mean? Might be time and experience, place. Ain't no real difference, though. I tell y'all all the time, y'all can learn tarot. Y'all can read y'all own fortune or however it goes if you don't trust another person doing it for you. You don't have to look for somebody who's doing it and then talk shit because you feel like you don't fit the criteria. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? And then I feel like even more when you sit with that and you realize, especially when you get to going in the story, you actually come to the conclusion that the people that come on and try to convince you that you're doing something wrong is the people that's actually doing the wrong things that's being told. They're the ones that's being exposed. Super duper the ones that's being exposed. They're the ones that's actually casting the spells. They're the ones that's actually sending the evil eye. They're the ones that's actually creating the debt. And it's like they so smart, they don't even know it. Like, do you not realize the position that you playing when you come over here screwing your negativity? Do you not realize, you know what I mean, do you not realize the position that you really playing, and you make it seem like you come here in the name of religion, or you come here in the name of, you know what I mean? It's like, baby, your heart ain't even in the right place to be coming here in the name of anything. Nothing. And I always tell people that. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn what you believe in. I need you to believe in something as long as you have faith. We can work with something, baby. We gonna make it to it ain't just one path. It's not. I'm not never going to get up here and convince you that you have to live within any certain type. No, because that's not how it works. I done seen we all done seen some things happen. You know what I mean? Where you know and understand that them guidelines that people try to make you operate within is not true. He said, well, karma always get everyone, no one I spared. And that is absolutely the truth. That's what I'm saying. Your heart. If your heart is malicious, you gonna feel like you need to seek revenge. You need to get somebody back. You know what I mean? That's why I say believe in something. That's gonna boil down to your faith. Because when you faithful and you already know that you taken care of, you ain't gotta seek no revenge. You ain't gotta do none of that. You know that is taken care of. Like, for real, for real. Yeah, and I don't even be tripping about that, because it be like I have time. I feel like a lot of misunderstandings come from, lack of understanding. It's that simple. For one, people don't want to communicate. They just want to say what they want to say and just, feel like that should be that. And it's like, usually when you touch bases with people, you have a simple conversation with people, you can come to a better understanding than you could have ever put together in your mind. It'd be a lot of stuff where it'd be like somebody misunderstood something and didn't ask the question, didn't try to correct it, no nothing with that. They just moving forward off of that misunderstanding. And now you can sense that they feel a certain type of way and make you feel a certain type of way. And now y'all feel a certain type of way about each other, all because somebody misunderstood some shit and ain't nobody speak up. Like, that's goofy. You ain't never gonna get nowhere with that. No. I'm not frustrated at all. I'm actually very passionate. I could give a fuck about y'all comments. I already said that. Because I already said a lot of people don't have things for you to comment on. I could go to your page and you have nothing for me to comment on. But you feel bold enough to comment on mine. You know what I mean? It's like it's not even equal. It's not even equal. The mere fact that you're afraid to put yourself out here, but then you're going to try to crucify me for putting myself out here. Yeah, nah. That ain't how that works. You know what I mean? So... Hey, love. Hey, love. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And you can feel the difference. You can feel the difference when it's a lack of passion. You can feel the difference, like, when somebody just, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, no. No. So that ain't, it just is what it is. I done already told y'all before, people are gonna talk. They're gonna talk. They're gonna talk whether you're doing good. They're gonna talk whether you're doing bad. My main thing that I want you to understand is take note of the people that's talking. 9 times out of 10, they're talking about you because they can't talk about themselves because they ain't did shit. They have nothing to talk about. They are nobody to talk about. They need to go back to the drawing board and try to focus on healing before they even try to have a conversation with you, because nothing that you are going to say to them they're going to be able to understand because they're simply not there, which is why the people in the past is being left in the past now, which is why they feel like you're acting so funny now. You know what I mean? Zero tolerance, like for real. For real, for real. And my thing be like, it just throws me off how it be like, again, you know how you have people that went through the experience of being bullied and different things like that when they was kids, like, and then they come back around and try to be a bully full adult, or they could have been bullied all through their whole life, but then still try to project that energy, even knowing, you know what I mean, how it feels. It's strange to me. It's like you want to be a part of something so bad that's never going to work for you. That's never going to work for you at all. And see, that's what I'm saying, though. You just still standing firm, even with them being around those people. Like, it makes you a role model, but it also makes you a target. Like, you have to be able, you got to be able to withstand it. But that's just like I said, the only reason that they feel like you're different from them is because you're bolder than them. You're actually stronger than them. You're willing to present yourself, you know what I mean, as being authentically you, when they can't do that because they don't know if the people are going to like them for their authentic self. They'll bully you because you don't give a fuck. Take it or leave it. Either you like me or you don't like me. I'm me. What you say, shit, I don't like everybody either. You don't have to like me. You're not forceful. You know what I mean with it. And that still exudes confidence as well, too. So it be like, it's strange. Like, you just, it's a game. It's a real live game. Hey. Hey. Yeah, it's a real live game. It's just, it's pathetic. You know what I mean? I don't even know how I wandered that far off like that. Yeah, getting into them comments like that. It's like it threw me. Anything right is always so difficult to grasp. But let it make no sense and easy to quick be glorified. Knowing it still didn't make no sense. Yeah, but that's the difference between somebody being aware and unaware as well. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to pick your side of the ropes and you gonna have to stand firm no matter what. Sometimes your ass is gonna be put out. You're going to be pointed out. You know what I mean? And the main objective is to make you question yourself. The main objective is going to be to make you question yourself, because it's like these people are unsure about themselves. It be like it's a whole lot of mental manipulation. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all. And it's mainly because, like I said, with them being unsure about themselves, they don't like the fact that you're so sure about yourself, which is why they need to tone you down a little bit. That's why y'all dealing with these different exes and stuff like that in y'all past that wanted to like own y'all, all this obsession and different things like that. It's like people really don't even understand how hard it is to stand in your own authentic power. They so used to being fake and so used to trying to do what they see on TV and so used to trying to catch on to the next fashion trend. It's like these hoes they don't even know themselves. I keep on saying that. They got identity issues when it comes from the masculine and the feminine energy. And when you come along with your old confident ass, you know what I mean? That make them feel a certain type of way because you show highlight on how much uncomfort or discomfort they actually have for real. And these be the motherfuckers that presented themselves as being the most comfortable person in the world. Like, yeah, no. Y'all got the biggest secrets. Y'all the ones hiding from reality and all the rest of that. Not me. You know what I mean? It's not comfortable, but it does make you question everything. Even your own self. I've been there before. Yeah, maybe when I was younger. But after somebody puts you in the same position over and over again, and you question yourself, you get the result. You question yourself, you get the result. You question yourself, you get the result. It's like you running your own damn head into the wall. Because you already know the result from, you know what I mean, the question. You done got the same result over and over again. No matter how many times you tried to rearrange it, you still got the same motherfucker. So take it or leave it. Like, for real. It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. Unless you got somebody, because up to date, like I said, with all these kitchen ass witches that we got, and what y'all actually finding out too is a lot of the people that y'all done tied yourself to really come from some negative shit. I ain't finna play with y'all with that. It's a whole lot going on though, is what I'm saying. And I don't give a fuck who you is. Witch, warlock, goddammit, priest, priestess, whoever the fuck you think you is. Your rank ain't like, you ain't coming for me like that. I don't even play like that. You don't scare me. You don't intimidate me. Like, y'all don't do none of that shit with me, because you don't know my spiritual rank. And I clear some shit out soon as you feel like I'm sweet as fuck. I always tell people that, like, we be the kindest ones, especially when you come across them earth angels. But just as well as that person is kind, you don't want to meet their other side. Because just as kind as they could be some of that other shit too. I ain't even gonna say some, because most of the time it be all. Like, don't do that. Or you can do it if you want to, you know what I mean? It depends on what type of time we got, type thing. For real. For real, for real. I'm liking and standing down, kind of fierce. Yeah. My thing is, especially when you be in a position where you done gave so much of yourself, you know what I mean? Like, just constantly, I think you come to realize it be like, God gonna go to bat for you as much as you bet for yourself. Like, he got you. He gonna make sure you straight. But if you say that certain shit is okay, it's okay then. If it goes back. If you ain't tired, you ain't tired then. If you ain't find that disrespectful, it wasn't disrespectful then. It's a whole lot of, you know what I mean? You got to get into that hangman energy where you willing to start surrendering shit. Nah, it wasn't cool. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it made me feel. You know what I mean? And however it is that you're going to go about it. Me, I'm the type of person to cut people off. Because I feel like you going to feel my absence more than any fucking thing. You can't appreciate my presence. You damn sure going to feel the absence, because ain't nobody else coming like I'm coming. I can guarantee you that. You know what I mean? So that's my specialty. I ain't never going to try to get my lick back, go do none of that. Because then that's creating other karmic debt for myself. You know what I mean? Fuck trying to get you back. I'm creating karmic debt for myself now when I get the... Yeah, nah. I'm going to let my people handle you, and I'm going to go on about my business. Because I'm going to be straight. I ain't taking no loss. This your loss. I heard somebody say, look at you. You can't even think for yourself. Like, you know what I mean? It's different, right? When you gain your own knowledge, especially like with your Once you really tap into your chakras and your energetic field, and you gain your own knowledge, and it's to the point where you know how to check in with yourself, you know what I mean, before asking anybody else any advice, like taking anything from anybody else, like you just know how to check in with yourself. Like, that's different too. That's gonna amp your confidence and everything else, you know what I mean, up like that too. Like, hey, and then that's even more where it's like somebody lie or somebody do something, you end up being able to read that energy and they try to represent that same energy to you. Like, they gonna get their ass tossed up every time playing with you. Like, you're gonna be able to spot that before it even comes through the door. Like, it's different. You know what I mean? My husband like playing games till I let it. Hey, cause ain't nobody finna, it's not time for that. I don't even know if y'all noticed that, how many breakups been happening this past year. Like, breakups, separations, death, either way it go, I'm speaking on contracts, like commitment. Shit been ending this year. Like, for real, for real. Moved on the past, now I'm not talking all this shit. I blocked them and walked away from what doesn't serve me. So true, so no karmic in my life, clean slate. Now that I changed, no people pleasing, no more dimming my light. Hey, it makes the difference. It makes the difference for real, I promise you. And then it also helps you touch note on how much you was settling before. You know what I mean? Because once upon a time, you thought like that your life was straight. Like, you thought that things were straight. Like, I could handle this. You know what I mean? And it'd be like, once you realize you was carrying so much of other people's weight, you know what I mean, and so much of other people's issues and stuff like that, it's like, again, it's still some stuff like that you couldn't even imagine. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling, it's something with losing weight, like not being able to lose weight, separate yourself from this relationship, this person, these bogus ass family, different things like that. And it's like, it's working now. Like, you're able to lose weight. It's something about working out, not being able to, like, it wasn't working. Shit wasn't working. You was taking care of yourself, but still getting sick. You was going to work, getting paid, but still being broke. It's like, you know the difference when your energy being fucked with, I promise you. You know the difference between a hard time and your energy being fucked with. You know the difference between your karma and your energy being fucked with. Like, you know the difference. You know the difference. It depends, Crystal, because a lot of people was even in contracts with demons and shit like that, like higher up. You come to realize that a lot of the people that you was with in these different contracts ending because people legit thought that they had teamed up with weaker people that had brighter lights that they was going to be able to sacrifice, and come to find out they actually got turned on like a fucking transformer, and these people come to find out that they really didn't have no control or no nothing like that over these people who embody these lights. And it's like shit is falling apart. I'm telling you. They're being exposed. They being super duper exposed. And what I mean by they is the people who's operating more so on the negative side of things. People who's operating from their lower nature. People who still in their shadow self. They did not graduate. That's what they do. That north node and south node. People who still operating within their south node. It's like it is what it is. Hey, and it ain't even a milk, like, for real. Hey, it's like they took our men and they tried to make our men more feminine and make the women more masculine. I ain't even got to touch bases on that with y'all, because y'all already know how that go down. That's been going on since forever with pulling the man out of the household. When a man gets pulled out of the household, the woman is put in a position to have to play both roles. Then she come across a real man that ain't gonna let her act like no man with him because she ain't no motherfucking man and he ain't gonna act like no woman with her. It be a problem. Fuck that milk. They did it slowly with that fashion. The fashion, the way that things look. Yeah, it still got something to do with the food too, but they made that shit look like, you see how they did that with them hoochie daddy shorts? They put them hoochie daddy shorts out and made it seem like they was attracting more men, more attention to men, like it was a fashion statement. Gay men been wearing them little ass shorts since before. They've been doing it. You ain't even have to be gay back in the day. They wore booty shorts and crop tops for the men all day. So them reversing that and bringing that back, it's like, yeah, no. All the way down to the satchels. No, you're walking around with fucking purses. You're carrying a purse. I can remember a time where a man wouldn't even hold a woman's purse for her to go to the bathroom. Y'all walking around with purses. It's purses. It's okay. As long as you play it, you know what I mean? Just accept it for what it is. We ain't gonna have no arguments if you just admit that it's a purse. It's a fucking purse. Like, stop playing with me. It's the way it goes with the demasculine. How is the men clothes getting smaller, but the women clothes getting bigger? You see, the women got boyfriend jeans and all this big baggy ass 90s shit that's covering up their figure, but they bringing out the masculine figure. Got him worried about what his thighs look like now. It didn't take much. All you needed was a rapper or somebody like that to run around to promote this and make it seem like, you know what I mean, it's okay. And they with it. But that's what I'm saying. That be the difference, you know what I mean, with the sheep and the not following the crowd. You remember how you got everybody going one way and you always got that one person that go off? You that motherfucker that's going off to the side. Because you don't like the way that shit look that way. That don't look right. That's not what you into. You got men aiming for being stay-at-home dads right now. And you got women that don't want to do shit but want to be taken care of. You got kids that ain't got to do shit, ain't got to learn nothing, don't even know how to put that motherfucking signature on nothing by the time they done with high school. It's like everybody done made everybody be so content with accepting the bare minimum, you know what I mean? And then wonder why we in the fucking position that we in. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Y'all see what these kids look like going back to school? These past couple years. I remember when we was in school, you used to have to put your hands at your side and your shorts had to be at least 2.5 inches farther than your fingertips, so they was gonna send that ass home. These little girls in school with shorts, booty shorts, crop top, shirt tied in a knot. Oh, hey, don't play with me. Don't play with me at all. Sam Smith, Lil Nas X are some examples. They took more feminine than when they started. Hey. And like I said, my thing is, I don't care what your sexual preference is. Like, it's just like facts is gonna be facts. You know what I mean? But I don't give a fuck what you, like, I ain't, that's not my place. You know what I mean? I could just say what I get with and what I don't get with and my reasons why. I ain't never gonna make it seem like I got the authority to condemn shit because I don't even care that much. You know what I mean? Like, for real, for real. Is that what the card is saying? Hey, as you can see, baby, I ain't got no cards in my motherfucking hand. So that's what my mouth is saying. I already told y'all, don't do that playing. Don't do that playing. Because we could touch bases on some cards for that ass. So, yeah. Y'all need to just stop with all the people pleasing. I feel like one thing you need to realize is that the same people that you go out your way to please don't even go out their way to even try to make you feel comfortable or even consider you or anything like that. You know what I mean? For the most point. Like, be honest. You know what I mean? Be real with yourself. Like, what are you really trying to do? You know what I mean? Like, are you really even trying to, like, it'd be like, damn, help somebody. You know what I mean? This shit really got me confused, because it's like I get on here, no lie, and I get y'all these messages every day, but it be like, do you really see the split? Like, you have some people, when I tell people that, just like you feel like you was placed here for good, you got some people that was placed here for the negative. They like all that ignorant shit. They like the commotion. They like, you know what I mean? Like all the chaos and all the rest of that. That'll let you know what type of spirit that person has. And if you like that shit, then cool, by all means, you know what I mean? But if that ain't your vibe, then don't make it seem like that's your vibe. Like, don't fuck around over there. That's how you get tossed up, playing around in places where you don't belong. Like, stop fucking playing. That's what, yeah. We just touch bases on that. And thank you. Look, you cool. Absolutely welcome. It just be like, sometimes I can feel when I have these cards and I have people in the background watching me do my readings that don't necessarily fuck with me. Like, you don't even support what I'm doing, but you in the background, like you just want to keep your eye on me. You know what I mean? And so my thing be, shit, let's touch bases on something that's going to be more useful for you then. Like, I already could feel you. I know you there. Shit, you know what I mean? Like, let's touch bases on something that's going to be more useful. Like, let's touch bases on grounding. Y'all need to make sure that y'all are ground. Go and discharge that energy that don't need to be connected to y'all. Y'all need to make sure that y'all taking y'all spiritual baths and cleansing y'all energy, because again, we got a lot of shit going on in the ethers that ain't happened in years, like thousands of years. That's why I be touching bases on y'all with realizing who the fuck y'all are. You have people that'll try to get you caught on race, on goddamn practices, on religion, on all the rest of that. I need y'all to understand, when y'all be talking about them distractions, all of that shit is part of the distraction. When you get into religions, when you get into a lot of that stuff take you years to come around it, but it brings you back in a full circle, where ultimately you just get a better understanding of some shit that you already knew. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go hard with you on no racial shit, no nothing like that, because I believe in reincarnation. I done seen myself as other shit before, so why in the fuck would I condemn my own people? Like, y'all be tweaking and think y'all be so motherfucking right. Like, that shit do not be cool. Not to mention people who always make it seem like, you know what I mean, they so superior to other people and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even, how can I explain it? To go through an experience, right? No matter how magnificent the experience is, and die without telling it, without, you know what I mean, like recapping it, like helping somebody give some pointers, anything like that, that shit was useless. I always say that to read some information and don't know how to apply it, your ass might as well not even fucking read it. If you trying, you reading it without even trying to understand it. You just don't, you just doing some shit. Like, go do some shit over there. You can't do that when it comes to spirituality. I be trying to touch bases with y'all on that too. You can't do it when it comes to religion either, because religion still blends with spirituality. You still dealing with fucking demons and other energies, right? So that means that you could get your ass tossed up on either side of this field, right? Like, stop playing with me and gone with that scary ass shit. It ain't, you can't be over here with that. Over here in spirituality, your fear in different things, like it's gonna be based on your fear. How far you able to go is gonna be based on your fear. Shit that you scared of, that confidence and all the rest of that you clearly got already, is what I'm gonna let you know. Cause we gonna touch bases back on that light and why motherfuckers really don't even like you, cause they can see that light that your ass don't even know that you got, because it's just a part of you. Like, let's touch bases on spiritual, you know what I mean, on the soul level, different things like that. That's why you come across people don't like you, you don't like them, and y'all ain't never even met each other a fucking day in y'all life. Y'all soul is something about that energy. You come across people that you like, that you ain't, you know what I mean? It's different levels to everything. Like, stop restricting y'all self so much. Like, real life, stop restricting y'all self. Because it boils down to you holding yourself back. I keep on saying that. And that race gonna be a big one. Y'all get on my nerve with that race shit. I promise you, you do. Y'all get on my nerve with that shit. I never condemn my people. I already done said that. I done seen so many, like, y'all never. Y'all goofy as hell with that. And y'all keep on getting stuck with that. Keep y'all ass back for another motherfucking however many 100 years. Because you can't fucking comprehend that you got motherfuckers that look like you that actually going harder for your motherfucking demise than the opposition, or who you consider to be the opposition. Like, y'all just be tweaking. And before you do all that, just be by yourself. Play by yourself for a second. You know what I mean? So that you can really digest it. What you come to realize is that a lot of the motherfuckers, like I said, that's gunning for your demise is motherfuckers that look like you. 9 times out of 10, they came out of your bloodline, sometimes even birthed your ass. It ain't the motherfucker that you've been pointing the finger at or having so much to fucking say about for so long. For real. Hell yeah, you gonna man. That's what dealing with a Pisces too, though. You know, they say that the Pisces is the wisest of the zodiac because they the oldest. That's the elder of the zodiac, the last sign. I honestly feel like too with a Pisces, y'all done been through, like, with going through all them different lifetimes, that shit with y'all dreams and all the rest of that. Y'all get so intertwined with, you know what I mean, blending spirituality and dream world and shit with reality and all. Like, y'all hard to understand any damn way. Y'all hard to understand anyway. She said I'm a Taurus. Yeah, y'all Tauruses just be a little stubborn. No, bitch, you high. Which is why you can't comprehend. Shaking my goddamn head. Because you just came in here with some goofy shit. When if you was here, then you wouldn't even said that. Even if you was a hater, you would have kept your goofy ass in the bag. Goofy ass. Got me investing intentions in your, goddamn it, attention to your little dirty face ass. Come on here talking about dimples. Bitch, dimples where? Your motherfucking forehead. Pisces, Sun, Libra, Moon. Hey, Rebecca, baby. I like that. You already know how I said with that touching bases. I already said people choose their side, and the main objective on both sides is gonna try to get people to join in. That'd be that thing. They was hoping that they was gonna have somebody jump on the bandwagon of hate, but no, it don't work like that. She said Gemini here. Hey, y'all Geminis now. Cancer. Look, y'all, I didn't know that I had such a mixture of everybody here. That's cool. That's cool. Which says Geminis. I love me some Geminis. Y'all so goddamn difficult. And them Cancers. Y'all something else too. But you know, with them Cancers change like the moon do. You know, the moon changed every 2.5 to 3 days. So with them Cancers, them attitudes, boy, you be having to be on them attitudes. And then that Gemini, you know, that Gemini, when I was younger, I always thought that with that Gemini, you know how people always do that two-faced shit. That don't even mean that the Geminis is the twins. They channelers, natural channelers. The being able to exist between the spiritual and the physical is what them Geminis is. Being two places at one goddamn time. Physical and spiritual. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Pisces gang. She said, hey, it took you that long to come back, bitch. Shut up. I already said that to you. Ain't no more for you. Shut up, bitch. You negative as hell. I usually don't even talk to people like that, but I got time for you, ho. Shut up, dimples, bitch. Grow up. I watch your readers daily, and I am also a reader. I look for readers that resonate with the collective energy, and that is why I always tune in with you. I appreciate it. Hey, y'all know I usually don't even be on my little rants like that. I don't know. I had time today. And I feel like I'm going to be transparent with y'all every time, because you have people get up here and try to put on this false ass facade with y'all. Like, it's always just rainbow and ashes and you know what I mean? Like, that shit is so fake. No, baby. Even when you set straight in your spirituality, you're still gonna have, you know what I mean, different experience. You're gonna have tests. You're gonna have good days. You're gonna have bad days. Shit, sometimes you get with it. Sometimes you can't get with it. It's like you still a regular person. The only difference between you is when you catch yourself in a compromised position, it don't take you like the average person gonna get into, you know what I mean, that victim mentality. Oh, me and this and that, woo, woo, woo. You be like, well, I know this is going on, or I know that shit. I know the full moon was last night, so that's why they acting crazy. I just gotta ride the wave. Or I know that this happened, or I know that, you know, the moon is right here right now. It affects us. Like it's the difference. You know what I mean? When it comes to putting shit together in your mind. Like, yeah, it's okay. Wheel of Fortune. It's the difference. Yeah. Nah, I appreciate I appreciate y'all for real. I appreciate y'all. But I just make sure, like I said, I don't put up no facade to make you feel like it has to look a certain type of way. I feel like that was done with me too. Like, when I came into a lot of different things, especially when it was spiritual based, it'd be like, people try to line you up with so much structure. And one of the first things that I realized, I'm like, hold on. You know what I mean? This is like religion. Like, I'm not going to leave one setting that I feel like is restrictive to get into another setting and still be restricted by a different set. You know what I mean? Like, hell no. And then you got to pick through it like that. That's what got me on rotation with realizing that a lot of that shit is the same. That's what made me realize you got people telling the same story over and over again, changing the names and highlighting different parts of the story. Which lets me know that they ain't no more realer than you, or they ain't being no, you know what I mean? Like, y'all fighting over the same shit. Like, y'all goofy as hell. Like, I promise you, you gotta start putting stuff together on your own, like in your own mind, coming to your own realization, and pay attention to the people that you have around you. A lot of people ain't who the fuck they say they is. You ignore a lot of red flags. A lot of these motherfuckers is indeed like the characters on Men in Black. You got a whole lot of nasty, gooky shit walking around in meat suits. All dressed up, nice, glamorous. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah. No, you can't help who you love. But you damn sure better help yourself, because I can tell you that you ain't never supposed to love nobody than you love you. Damn sure can't do that. Especially not if they ain't loving you more than they loving themselves. It's like you got to think. I always say that now. You come into a relationship 50-50, y'all got y'all whole 100. You got somebody asking you to give them 25 of your 50, which gonna bring them up here, but it's gonna drop your ass back down here too. And now they're gonna be cool with the 75, and you got your 25, and they still gonna find a way to pinch off of your 25 to still elevate themselves up, because that shit would never mutual. Like, you know what I mean? Shit, the choice is yours. Like, for real. Either you wear the goggles or you don't. Like, stop playing with yourself. Stop sleeping on yourself. I ain't sacrificing myself for shit. Hell, pick up your torch and bring it back to you. Yet sadly, some will never grab the torch. Hey, some will never grab the torch. Some of them will never even make it to hell, is what I'm trying to say, because motherfuckers don't even know who it is that they praising. And get that ass stuck in the in-betweens. Like, I ain't gonna play with it. Hey. Absolutely loving on yourself. For real, for real, for real. For real, for real, for real. And then you see, even like with stuff like that, like how you say, let me hit, I'll give you $20. Hey, if that ain't a Jezebel spirit, I ain't never seen one in my life, ho. That'll let you know that a motherfucker ain't got no soul right there. Let alone all you got is $20. You need to be the one trying to go and hit something so you can up your motherfucking 20 is what you need to do. Because you clearly done hit the wrong shit, which got you lost on the wrong line. And then you too motherfucking weak to even be Satan himself. Satan wouldn't even present himself like you. Are you serious? You bound to get your ass tossed up just for false flagging, playing around like that. You might want to get your ass somewhere safe. No, that's your mother's worth, which equaled you out to be even less. But baby, don't worry about it, because I'm giving you the attention for free, is what it is. I'm giving it to you for free. Too weak to be Satan if that ain't. Hey, do you hear me now? Like, right, get your weak ass up out of here, boy. You weak as hell. It's super weak. Hey, definitely need to heal. But if he already want to embody, you know what I mean? Get your weird ass out of here, boy. You ain't shit, is what you ain't. And I don't even talk to people like that. But since you want to come in here embodying the right energy, you brought your ass to the right place, is what you did. You're a fucking bum, is what you are. A fucking bum. You said you're Joe Biden, bro. Say you still pissing on yourself, boy. Get him out of here with that. Alright, but yeah. So, like I was saying to y'all before, make sure that y'all do y'all spiritual baths and cleanse yourself. And cleanse yourself. Right, what you saying? Then come on here and talk about damn Tino. Boy, grow the fuck up. This like on Superbad. What he say his name? McLovin. He said you got no last name. It's just McLovin. Get your weird ass out of here, boy. Come out your mama basement. Anyway, I forgot. I don't even know why I was still going back and forth with him when I could have just removed him, y'all. I give them a little bit of time, but not too much. So, yeah, double down on y'all cleansings is what I want y'all to do right now, because, like I said, this spiritual battle is very, very evident. It's very evident. It's very heavy. It's weird, especially like with the coming across people more and knowing that you don't know these people and they giving off nasty energies. Like, it's a lot of y'all that legit don't even want to go to the stores because you don't want to be around the people. Like, y'all getting to the point of like hermit mode for real, where it's like you don't even want to come out the house. If you didn't have to go to work, you wouldn't even leave your fucking house. Like, because that's the type of energy that you being met with. And it's like, yeah, no. You got not only these energies, this people, this force that keep on applying this fucking pressure to you because they want you to feel like that and they want you to go into hermit mode and hide. So maybe you will try to condense your light and keep yourself hid. And no, I'm here to tell you, like I said, touch bases with you, baby. You are needed. Get your ass out here. Absolutely get out here. You're needed. We need to hear your story because we're going to need directions on how to maneuver through this shit that we ain't never been through. Remember, it's a lot of shit that you ain't never heard of until you went through it. Not to mention, again, you went through it and still got your heart. We need more of that, especially in a world where people are being so malicious. People are being so negative. People are so discouraged, so insecure. You know what I mean? And it's like, we need you. We need you, baby. We need you. For real. For real, for real. Absolutely. I ain't even finna go through that with you either. Because all of that is going to be as far as your understanding. All of that's going to be as far as your understanding. And we chose and need to help each other. Absolutely. Absolutely. But see, it's like going through the different lines. Because once upon a time, we wasn't able to speak like how we able to speak now. Not to mention, we didn't even have access. You know what I mean? The way that we have access to large groups of people and stuff like that now. Not to mention, one thing that I realized, I promise you, that threw me off. It's like, some people content with being in the position that they in. They content with not knowing. They content with choosing negative. Like, they content with being stuck in a soft node. They content with that shit. The only thing is, they not content with you not being content with it, because that means that you're going to move past them. And they don't want you to move past them. They don't want you to outgrow them. In their mind, that feel like you showing them up. If you, like, you know what I mean? You stunting on them. You, like, yeah. So they want to refuse to grow, but then they also want to control your growth. That's what throws me off. Because it's like, shit, you can control what you got going on over there, but you don't dictate this over here. For real, for real. Wherever I come across someone going through a spiritual awakening, I try to help them out with understanding what is happening to them. Absolutely. 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 What do you call what people, Kelly? Which ones? The ones, which ones? I'm sorry, because I was reading atomic artwork thing too, and then I blended it, so I need to know which ones, Kelly. I'm sorry, babe. Miss Kelly, Miss Kelly. And you know, and I'll be honest with y'all too, it be like you come to the basis, a lot of them people, they be empty vessels, the ones that don't let you grow. Empty vessels. Demons. Some be demons. And some of them, again, they're unawake. You know, they always tell you that God will care for the fools and the children. So it's like, forgive them for they not know what they do type shit. You know what I mean? But it's like, that's why they always tell you when you're dealing with spirituality and different things like that, that it boils down to your intention. Because you can make your mouth say whatever the fuck you want to. But again, when it's real, it's felt different. And them intentions gonna always show through. You gonna get checked for them intentions. No matter how glamorous you try to dress shit up. And you know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah. It's nah. Nope, nope, nope. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, but that's what I say. I encourage y'all too. Y'all do y'all own cord cuttings. Don't go to nobody to do shit for you. Do your stuff yourself. For real, for real. And recognizing that is key. Yeah. It's gonna boil down to being able to read energy though, and being confident with yourself. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us, we done been in different positions where we done gave so much benefit of the doubt so long that we question ourselves even when we know exactly what we looking at. You still question yourself just for the sake of, you have to rebuild, you know what I mean, that trust in yourself. I'm with you on that. When you say you get instructions, you know what I mean, but they still got to pretty much perform the different things for themselves. Yeah, it depends. It depends. Yeah, it depends. Must do it like it's they cutting. I feel like it's gonna be valuable to do your own spiritual work though. I had somebody go to another person to try to do some work on me, and the person that they went to, and everybody got their ass tossed up when it was all said and done, because you had a person being led off of false content. You know what I mean? And nobody checked who it was that you was actually fucking with. Nobody checked what was actually done. Nobody double back over anything to get any solid, you know what I mean, information or validation for them to go ahead and do it. Matter of fact, they ain't even got clearance, because even with people creating all of these different, you know, court like you gotta have clearance to do a lot of this different stuff. Like, for real. You can't just be doing shit. You can't just be, you know what I mean? Especially if you ain't knowing where to, like, I do a lot of biting my tongue with y'all. I swear I do. You can't just be doing shit, you know what I mean? But once you got your understanding for what things is and where they come from and everything else like that, you operate within your guidelines. My thing is, no matter a title though, you know, ain't nobody exempt. Like, you make the right decision, you can get your ass tossed up. You know what I mean? They must do it all. I have witnessed amazing life changes event within a month of each cut, and I have personally been on with. But I study for this. It is my calling, my purpose. Again, I am a true spiritual warrior. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna take your credit away, babe, at all. I never do that. That boils back down to, you know, the beliefs and faith and stuff like that. And like I said, I can never tell a person what works for them, just like I would not allow them to tell me. You know what I mean? So, no. I can dig it. And absolutely appreciate you for that. You know what I mean? The work that you do. For real, for real. But, yeah. It might just be my position. You know what I mean? I don't know. You ain't doing no work for me. Ain't nobody doing no work for me. I appreciate y'all too. Hey Diego, you said you broke your knee. If your knee is broken, you might just need to chill just yet. Chill right now. Focus on your meditating and different things like that. You may have been an active person, the type of person where you wouldn't go sit down unless you get set down. And that was the universe way of setting your ass down. You know what I mean? So listen more. Listen more. Do your meditating, you know what I mean, while you regaining your strength, and tap in. That's really what I'm getting at, meditating. Because you know, with that meditating, you're going to get answers for whatever it is that you're seeking. Get your clarity. Hey, love. This your knee. I broke my spine and have to tape crystals to my leg. Hey. That's interesting right there. That's what I felt when I did it. Dang. Yep. Just get your clarity. Sometimes we get sat down for real. Because it be like the universe know, like, we some hard workers. And it's like the universe will force you down, grab you by your shoulder, sit your ass down. Like, for real. For real, for real. So stop going outside yourself then and focus. Because if somebody else already told it to you, I told it to you, I'm sure that you got your own recollection before you even went to us or asked us anything about it. It gives the feel like you want somebody to say something different to you. Texas, whatever it is, no, you're actually a geek if you think that crystals aren't gonna do something for him, because you clearly don't know anything about energy, which is why you stuck in the position you in now, because you spurring that negativity. You really need to grow up and go somewhere and pick up a crystal. Like, for real. And then we're gonna get your ass up out of here, because you don't belong here. You are definitely not part of the tribe. Exes that want the cards prescribed. Stop playing, B-Bob, because I feel like you playing with my intelligence is what you doing. Yeah, I'm going to get your ass up out of here. I don't like you either. I don't be having time for that playing shit, y'all, for real. It's enough channels and all the rest of that that's gonna do all that playing and all. You know what I mean? That like they can find that shit somewhere else. You ain't gonna find that over here, for real. Nah, this ain't even Terry, babe. We ain't even talking about Terry. Matter of fact, let me grab these right here. We having conversation right now. Spiritual conversation. Yeah. So y'all make sure that y'all doing y'all cleansing. You know what I mean? Double down on your spiritual baths when it comes to, you know what I mean, your protection. Hyssop is going to be a good herb, you know, that you can use for a spiritual bath. Your salts, like I already said, it really depends on what you're trying to do. Because like with curse breaking and different jinx and stuff like that, you know, you're going to want to get to your roots. Like them burdock root and rue. Like it's different things, you know what I mean? if we need to touch bases like on something, you know what I mean? We could touch bases and I could give y'all more specific suggestions or whatnot. If you're dealing with specific problems and via like how the atomic artwork, you know what I mean? I'm not even sure if it's a masculine or feminine. I kind of feel like it's a masculine, I'm not sure, but you know, they do cord, said that they assist with cord cutting rituals and all the rest of that, you know what I mean? So if you got something that you feel like is attached to you or something you need to release a person or something like that, like, come on now, you know what I mean? Like we figuring it out, like I said, you know what I mean? It's more so not time to play no more. We see this shit falling around. It's falling down all around us more and more every day. Not only within your own cities, but you know, we already said on the education for the kids and all the rest of that. Like, I don't know how many more ways to tell you, you know what I mean, that y'all need to kick in, like in masculine yet operate in divine feminine energy. See? That's all I was saying. They feel masculine, but I don't, that compassion. That's all right. We need more people like you, baby. For real, for real. Have a heart. Actually give a damn. For real, for real. Daily. See, that's what is real important, y'all. It's real important, I promise you. It's real important. Thank you, love. It's real important not only to cleanse yourself physically, but also cleanse yourself spiritually. It's a lot going on in the spirit, you know what I mean, like right now. And it's playing out in the physical, like for real. But you got people looking one way. And another thing I touch bases on, I always say, I noticed that everybody got faith, everybody believe until it's time to actually have faith. It's time to actually believe. You got people who pray 365 fucking days a week until they back against the wall or something like that. And then all that shit go out the window. All the faith that they had, all of, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Or you have people who will preach, you know what I mean? Pray, 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 pray. And then again, when their back is against the wall, praying is the last fucking thing on their mind. Like, do y'all not see how contradicting this is? Like, for real. Taurus moon for regular houses. Pisces rising. Yeah, she said she a rising. Hey, Ricky. A rising, yeah. Hey, but then I always tell y'all too to touch bases with y'all birth charts. You know what I mean? Because everybody is going to have Pisces somewhere in their birth chart. Aquarius are they are the rebels, but it be like unnecessary sometimes. What I get with Aquarius is be needing to feel needed. They want to feel needed. It's strange. I can't even say it because it's like you like doing stuff for people. It's like they love people. They love, man. For real, for real. Hey. I feel like the way everybody blended up, it'd be like so you can get them different angles of everything. You know what I mean? Like for real. Hey, I told my sis, babes her stones under the full moon too. Can't help it. Want to give it back sometime. Hey, for real, yeah. Yeah. It's a little difficult. It's a little difficult. How do you guys figure this out? Study. Oh, no. Okay, so for your birth chart, You can get your birth chart graphed online. What you have to have is your city and time of birth, like your city and state that you was born in the time. Because basically what your birth chart is it's like a snapshot of where all the planets and everything in the solar system was at the time that you were born. You know what I mean? So at the exact time that you came into the world, this was right here, right here, right here, right here. And it kind of puts together like a, what they call it, conglomerate of your personality and different traits and different, like it's interesting. But I'm sorry because I got far off of that. Look on astro.com. Astro.com, and they have free charts. I think it's either going to be called a birth chart or a natal chart or something like that. Birth chart or a natal chart. And yes, as long as you got the time of your birth, run it. It's going to give you everything. Great analyzer. Yeah. Full moons are powerful portals, so great for white witches and spells and cleansing tarot decks and well yourself. Yes, that's a great one. Okay, I'll give it a peek. The other one is simpler. Yeah. Yep. But it'll give you an understanding on where everything is, you know what I mean? More so how it affected, or, you know, the placements, how they affect you. It'd be interesting too. And don't feel intimidated. Even if once you get it, you come on here and we got to have some discussions on how to understand it. Speak up and we had them damn discussions, I promise you, because I can say that I had my natal chart for a good 5 years before I understood any goddamn thing about that chart. Like, it was a little difficult, like for real. But then once I started to get it, for real. Where my book? It's a book. Hold on, y'all. Let me see, cause I got a book. Where it helps you with a strap. Yup, right here, in my cabinet. This book right here. This book helped me like understand a whole lot. Now, it gives you details on the actual zodiac signs, you know what I mean? But then it also breaks down the different charts, like where you're able to, you know what I mean, get an understanding on like how them houses fall, what it means for different stuff. Like, get this book, y'all. And now I ain't getting no motherfucking promo for it. But anybody who has wanted to get into astrology, anything like that, I done bought this book so many different times, gifting it to people, you know what I mean, to help them get a better understanding, like for real. Yeah. Look, I've been making my own tarot decks and everything too. Like for real. Thank you, love. You take care too. They were using it against me. It might have just been a lack of understanding then. Look, what you didn't understand, they was using against you what you didn't understand. But ultimately, that had to backfire on them too, because if you didn't understand, that means that you definitely was protected from it. So they fucked themselves up still too. Not to mention, if somebody come and they trying to do some weird shit with your birth chart, that's something that's destined. That's like destiny. You know what I mean? Like, again, get your ass, get tossed up. Want to. For real. Love signs go into a lot of detail as well. It did. She said Linda Goodman's love signs go into a lot of detail as well, y'all. And he said, in this case, ignorance is bliss. That is absolutely the truth. Yes. That is absolutely true. You know what I mean? But see, that's why I be telling people though, because you still be having to maintain that intentions though. You know what I mean? Because it comes to a point where it don't matter if you did know or you did not know. If you had negative intentions when you were doing what you were doing, or you know what I mean? Like, get your ass on in here. God, I know, like, Jesus slap the shit out of y'all in the back of y'all neck with them sandals. And y'all know them flip-flops, them motherfuckers hurt. So you better be mindful. He ain't above it. He'll wipe your ass in the back of your neck like a Mexican grandma with them house shoes, what they call them, chanclas. Hey, better got your ass together. For real, for real. I have to fast forward and rewind just to comment again. Girl, talk too fast because you touching base with I heard you say, just running through it now, huh? Don't walk to the store, did while shopping, now waiting on the bus, still listening in. Hey, and I feel like we just had a conversation today. I ain't even go too much far through them cards. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, y'all. You say once you open Pandora's box, you can't claim ignorant anymore. No, you can't. You can't. But then I also, you just can't. No, you can't claim ignorant. And once you know something, you can't unknow it. Destiny swaps cannot work on someone that is high vibrational. No. Hey, no, but them be the ones who they want to do it on, which is why they get their ass tossed up the way it gets tossed up, even creating them different generational curses where now their kids got to deal with shit because their parents made some fucked up decisions. Which is how, you know what I mean, we inherited generational debt too. The only difference is we existed in a different time. So our smart asses is able to clear this shit away, you know what I mean, in different areas instead of accumulating. Like, your book probably, yeah. It would probably taste even better if it was made out of elephant poop. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm finna get y'all up out of here. You're gone. I think it's hard to make a book out of elephant poop. Right, they was stupid. Whole bloodline, queen. You hear me? Do you? That's what I'm saying. But understand that for a lot of y'all, these peoples was curses to y'all's all along because y'all done had to deal with shit that done followed y'all from past lifetimes. Especially when y'all got these people doing these spells and all the rest of that. They didn't just come across your ass this lifetime. They done kept your ass trapped in past lifetimes, and they was hoping to redo this shit again before that motherfucking contract that they got wear off. Yeah. They was trying to do that shit again. And it ain't work for them. Because you ain't the same person that you was in the last lifetime that they had to deal with you, for real. For real, for real. Used to think magic was evil. It depends on what you consider magic. Shit. I know I would get sick and my grandmama would pray over me, and as soon as I took a nap and woke up, goddamn it, I was absolutely fine. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. I thought that was magic, and I always knew when shit evil about my grandmama, that was one of the sweetest ladies you was gonna come in contact with. So it's like, you know, shit. Sitting on her iPhone. Tim, shut your goofy ass up. You worried about the wrong stuff. I already done said, baby. You came to the wrong set to try to make a point. You praying to that black cube. Get your ignorant, dumb ass out of here. Just, and I don't even want to be too mean, so I ain't even gonna. I ain't even gonna. They is getting on my nerve today, y'all. I usually do good with them people, but they is really getting on my nerve today. Like that holier than thou. Like, get your old weird ass out of here. Because we already know the position that you in. Why you coming like that? Yes, yes. They is really coming out today, right? Really coming out. They let you know that Tim probably sitting his ass behind that computer like them people. And I don't even mean no disrespect, because I love my thickness when it comes to my men and my women. But we got guidelines. So probably sitting his ass behind this screen, 800 goddamn pounds, ordering food through the window and trying to make everybody else feel insecure about some shit that he feel insecure about, but he's hiding. That's why I say I don't do that condemning shit. You're not gonna make me feel no certain type of way about nothing in my I'm built the way I'm built. Like, yeah, no. Hell yeah, Tina. You see, I said they getting on my nerve today. Yes. Yes. Absolutely human. That's what I was saying to them too. You know what I mean? Anybody who gonna get up here and try to make it seem like everything is just smiles and cakes. They don't get agitated. They know everything. They've experienced like this. There's some shit, you know what I mean, that I ain't gonna deal with. Let me know that you're still fucking human. Yes, you might be a magical fucking human, but you still live, breathe. You know what I mean? Like you're still human. I don't mind that. For real. I don't be minding that at all. That is what's up. Absolutely needed. Absolutely needed with the generational curse break. Absolutely needed. Yes. Yes. Hey. It's like I got time today. Yes, Ricky, I have crystals. I do. I ain't gonna lie to you though. I'll be honest with you. I don't like that bully shit. So sometimes I don't let it slide. I always say that I'm stand on your motherfucking shoulders if I got to. Especially when I know that I operate within the proper guideline. I come on here wholeheartedly you know what I mean? I be solid every time. So you're not going to bully me. You're not. Like, you're not gonna make me feel uncomfortable. You're not, shit. You're not gonna come into my fucking space and make me feel any type of way. No. Like, I can get your ass up out of here just as quickly as you came up in here. Like, for real. All kinds. How come? Absolutely. What kind? True, I thought the same thing either, but I'm not sure. enjoy many readings, live streams. So this is just normal. Is the demon always show up and don't sweat it? Yeah. Yeah. You guys are interested in getting crystals? Alex, get your weird ass out of here too. Interested in getting crystals? The first crystals that I would say that you start with, like for one, quartz is gonna be a big main crystal. It's like an energy generator. You know, like quartz do a lot. But I feel like you should start with your protective crystals, like obsidian, black tourmaline, you know what I mean, tiger's eye, stuff like that. I'll even do you one better and tell you, you know what I mean, like what I did with a lot of my crystals when I first started getting crystals, I honestly just went into the crystal shop and whatever I was attracted to, I got it. And when I got it home, a lot of stuff I had to look up once I got home and seeing what it actually mean, what it do, why I was attracted to it, all different type of stuff like that. You know, I tend not to come into things with strict guidelines or anything like that. For real. But I mean, as far as like amethyst, you know, amethyst is very calming. I was gonna say amethyst and aloe. So y'all make sure y'all have y'all some amethyst and aloe. I don't know if you looking for more of a calmer setting or something like that, but you know to also look into your chakras. Each chakra has a crystal that goes to it, and you got your main 7 chakras within your body, you know, in your energy center. Just start somewhere. Just start somewhere. I missed it. I'm sorry, y'all. It's Tarot Like Black community thing in the U.S. A lot of black women on white YouTube live with it. Black hematite, black obsidian, black tourmaline, clear quartz, tiger's eye, snowflake obsidian. Yep. Go to the store. Go to your shop. Pick some out and see. Pick it out. Yes, Miss P. We need some crystals. I'm over here having all kind of different energies attack me. Pyrite. Get you some pyrite, Tina. That pyrite help tighten up your auric field. You know what I mean? So then that way, like, ain't nothing coming in, ain't nothing getting out. I ain't even pay no attention to him because for one, his name Kanye, which means that he already on here clowning, you know what I mean? And then for two, it's like I ain't even got no cards nowhere out here either. So get your dumb ass up out of here. That's why I ignored him the way he was supposed to be ignored. Shit. You welcome, Ricky. I heard those crystals will absorb the negative energy, and then on a full moon, you can put the crystals by the window, it will cleanse it. So pretty much, yeah, it can work like that, yeah. Absorbing and discharging energies, different things like that. That's what's gonna be like too, though. Your selenite is good with cleansing energy, like purifying energy. Y'all could start though. Get y'all a set, Ricky. Like I said, a chakra set or something like that. Ain't nobody finna play with you neither. No, we ain't doing that weird ass shit. How you try to flip it like a big, like we ain't doing it. Cause you could have kept it to yourself is what you could have did. I already said, always said it be the people that come on with the fake pictures and fake names and all the rest of that got the most to say. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that be the thing. That's what I say. But then, you know, they even, when you get into that, what they say, he who is without sin cast the first stone. Motherfucker can't throw nothing. What they don't even realize is that they creating a sin by even coming over here fucking with you. Lord forbid you be on your purpose. You be purposeful, purpose-led. And they want to bring their non-purpose having ass over here. And make you feel a certain type of way while you doing what you're supposed to be doing. And they ain't doing shit. Like, yeah, nah. Big man, no take backs, no talk, no dealing with them. Just growing in God and minding my business. And they really trying to take me out every day. Yeah. But as you got it understood, right? Mona, they got to try that shit every day because it clearly don't work, right? They clearly ain't stronger than you, right? They clearly ain't got the clearance, let alone if they got to try that shit every day and still be unsuccessful. Yeah, they need to go sit their ass down somewhere. That mean that they gonna catch that energy or whatever it is that they doing before you catch it. Which is another reason why I always remind y'all that y'all ain't even got to get revenge. You ain't got to do shit to nobody, no nothing like that. Ultimately, they doing it to themselves. For real, for real. I had to cut cords with all my family, friends, and ex-twin flame because of 42 years of black magic done on me. I asked God in the universe to cut the cord. Energy vampires, yup. DMT, yup. I can dig that. But I always like to remind y'all that if you had somebody working on you like that, especially this long, who the fuck are you? Who are you and what type of power do you hold? Because ain't nobody gonna be doing all that, constantly working hard and trying to conquer some shit that ain't even worth nothing once you got it, baby. So, that sound about right. And the mere fact like that, you sound like you on the right path, for real, for real. Plant trees, study, horticulture. Yeah. No, never think negative. That is evil eye, spell work. Your thoughts are powerful. Hey, for real. For real. But that's why I say, see, people don't know these things and then they go around looking crazy, acting crazy, giving off that negative energy, then be getting their ass tossed up and then they want to wonder why. You know what I mean? But then they even get more in their feelings and then do it more. It's like a ongoing loop. You creating your own fucking karma because you're refusing to heal and keep on with the bullshit, That's why you got people aging in dog years. People stacking up karmic debt like that. Like you got people doing fuck shit for a year in regular physical and then they got to pay karma for 7 fucking lifetimes and stuff like that. Like, do you know that you not only fucked yourself up, but your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, like you done all off of a stupid choice or all off of, you know what I mean? Like, do better decisions. Make better decisions, for real. For real, for real. Very powerful. Very powerful. That's how manifesting goes and all the rest of that too, though. Like, it don't be that hard, you know what I mean, to put it together. I feel like it's not that hard to be a decent human either. You just got a lot of the basic sayings. Misery loves company and all the rest of that. And of course, somebody who's miserable within themselves is not going to want to see you happy. They're not always going to want to see you smile. And they just, it's just like, yeah, no. You know what I mean? I agree. I like the essence as well, Miss Kelly. But do you think that the reason why Black community playing tarot cards and stuff like that It is a culture thing. And now what? Can I ask if you're touching bases on black people? Are you black? Or why is your name Kanye West with a picture of Kanye West? What are you? I'm going to do you one better and tell you that I know that you're not black for the mere fact that you came and touched bases with black women and all of that. You know what I mean? That lets me know that you touching bases on the wrong thing. You need to be somewhere healing because you clearly have identity issues. You're unsure about who you want to be, but yet you feel like you're superior enough to come on the internet and question other people about their cultural standpoints and all the rest of it. It's like you understand the position that you in, the role that you playing. Understand that you just wandered over into the lion's den because we gonna eat your ass up every time you come over here playing. Like, for real. Understand that the way that you trying to play innocent and do that playing still don't even make sense either because they're all over the world. They didn't even originate in the United States of America. So it's like, stop playing. Stop playing. You weren't interested in no culture up here with your name being Kanye West, posing as a black person, asking about, like, stop playing with me, fam. Stop playing with me. You should have just came in and shut up and sat in the back, like, for real. And I promise you I'm one of the most gentle person, like, for real, wholeheartedly. Like, stop playing. You insulted me when you came on here being fake, like, for real. Like, put your real stuff up and then we could have a real exchange. Like, don't do that. Come on here touching no on my culture or nothing that I'm doing or anything of the such. And you're confused about who you are as an individual. Don't do that. Like, for real. That'll never get you fired. Shit. This threw me off. Again. Work on y'all cleansing, y'all. Work on y'all cleansing, like, for real. When y'all tap in with y'all spiritual gifts and different things like that too, another thing that you guys should do is keep you a dream journal for one. Them dreams, right? He confusing me now. Yes, Palo Santo as well. I think it's the connection for me, and they have the innate ability to reach me. I've done the second best magic trick on earth. God guided me to do it. God is very funny man. Was nervous. It was all from my ancestor spirit, but it worked in about 4 years' time. The whole world. Absolute dreams windows to the soul. A couple niggas ago, I dreamed about seeing a huge prehistoric looking fish. We know the times. Holy Spirit, I ask you to bless and protect this live from any attacks or unclear spirit in the name of Yeshua. Appreciate it. What else we need to touch bases on, y'all? Them dream journals, that cleansing. Fasting. Y'all gotta work on fasting. And fasting, when it comes to tapping in spiritually, when it comes to getting them downloads, all of that, that fasting is real important, right? So I say, y'all, even if you do, you know how you start with intermittent fasting, like you stop eating at a certain, you don't eat between such and such times, different things like that. You know what I mean? You can start it with that and then try to work your way up to a day. You know what I mean? Nothing but your water, like your spring water. You know what I mean? When you do your fasting, them dream journals, them fasting. You keep on trying to please your case about these tarot cards, and what I already told you is the misunderstanding is you came on here, right, touching bases on culture, false flagging off top, like, okay, I done got off your ass, so it really ain't even no need, and you still be pleading your case unless you know what I mean? Like, I didn't remove you. Like, chill. Just chill. If you curious, then listen with intent to learn something. For real, for real. I really feel like you trolling at this point. Like, don't do that, though. Because I'm going to get you up out of here. I didn't get you up out of here, but I'm going to get you up out of here. Whether thought of, spoke, or acted upon, return all this to center times 10. Yeah. Yeah. We'll definitely see. We'll definitely see. This shit showing more and more every day. They told you last month that you was going to have a second moon in your solar system for 2 weeks. And as soon as that second moon was supposed to show up, your first fucking moon was gone. Stop playing with me. You see the stuff that's going on. It's going on right in your fucking face, like for real. Have you even noticed that since the moon showed back up, it don't even rise and set in the same spot? That motherfucker just appear in the sky wherever it want to appear. Being fasting, intermittent, managed to do 2 days fasting the other day. I felt so much lighter spiritually fasting. How do you remove demons from the body? Starve them. You can remove them from your body. Starve them. Yeah, a lot of water. You could even do your water with your chlorophyll in it if you want to. But the way you remove them, you gonna starve them. So it's gonna be like how you said with your fasting, you can get into your actual spiritual baths, you know what I mean, where you using actual herbs. When you use herbs in your spiritual baths, you know you're gonna take the herbs and you're going to boil them like a tea, and then you use the liquid, the tea, basically. You know what I mean? So you might want to double down on your cleansing or something like that. Like, I can honestly say at first I used to do maybe a spiritual bath like once a week. You know what I mean? But then if I know I got something that I got to get rid of or something is going on, I kind of double down on it a little bit more. You can touch bases with me. You know what I mean? We can see exactly what you got going on to exactly how much you need to do this or whatnot, you know. But shit, if you want to start with just doing something so simple as a spiritual bath a week or something like that, you know, you'll be fine. Like, it's more so about you cleansing your energy. Get rid of whatever it is that, you know what I mean, belong to other people. Like, I would have to touch bases with you to see what you got. Because I'm really getting like you still got other people's stuff in your house and shit like that. So you gonna need to get down to the basis and then cleanse yourself. You can't still be holding on to a person, dibbling and dabbling with a person and then trying to cleanse their energy at the same damn time. You gonna get your ass tossed up for playing. You know what I mean? Repent and baptize in the name of Jesus Christ, and you will receive the Holy Spirit. Thanks, Gabby, or what did that say, Gibo? Whatever the fuck your name is. Thank you. Cleaning is about making your environment not a good place to hang out. So cleaning is about making your environment not a good place during fasting, drinking water. Yes, okay. So this way, yeah, touching bases when I said you starve them. Yes. Yes. We good, love. I'm fine. How are you? Death is but the end of a chapter in the book of the soul. Yeah, true. So basically, I cleanse my home and energy every day to make the demons not stay around. Yeah. Gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad. That is great. Wonderful. Yep. But it's the constant cleansing, like I said, and different things like that too. How can I explain it? Everything has a place that it resides. You ain't gonna have negative, you know what I mean, just sitting in positive, just like you ain't gonna have positive just sitting in negative. These energies are going to thrive in settings where it's conducive, you know what I mean, to them surviving type thing. So like he said, he cleans himself, his house, everything every day. Don't no dirty ass spirit want to be in no clean ass place. It's kind of like on Nemo. Remember they was in the fish tank and he was like, we got to dirty this thing up so he'll take us out. It's like that. It's like that. So as long as you make sure you at where you supposed to be at, you ain't even got to worry about nothing else touching. Yeah, it can't even get to you. It can't even exist in the same environment that you reside in type thing. For real. We touching bases. I'm hungry, y'all. We touching bases. Talking about cleansing energy spiritually and different things like that. How to do spiritual baths. You know, you can do floor washes and different things as well. Also, another good thing that's old school, but I do not care, it work like a charm, is that salt. Putting them salt behind the corner, your doorway, in them corners in your house. That salt works wonders. Not to mention that salt does amazing with exposing different energies. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. That salt, yeah. Hey, that salt. The salt different. Nah, that like for real. When it comes to exposing some shit. That's why I always say too, if you don't have access to the herbs and you still need to do your spiritual cleansing, you can use, you know what I mean, just regular salt in your bath. Or even if you, because how can I explain it? I understand that some people don't even have access to bathtubs, that they have showers. So my suggestion for y'all can still mix whatever it is you're going to mix. If you're going to use your herbs, even if you use salt water, you can get you a little container, you know what I mean? Put your salt, fill it up with water, shake that shit up. Put it in your bath wash. If you want to specify it to certain times where you're doing a spiritual cleanse, you know, and you put it in your bubble bath, anything like that. However it is that you got to do to make sure that you're incorporating it into your regular day-to-day. You know what I mean? It's all different type of ways for real to keep yourself together. Make it to where they don't like hanging out in your house and your energy. Yup. It's cleansing important. Yes, that works. I have salt from the Bonneville salts. Is 3,500 years old. It works amazing. Yes. Like just tap, you know what I mean? Just tap in the source. Like it's a lot of small things And small things that have a big effect that you can do just as regular, precautions, the more so just keep yourself protected on a regular. Because you know how that goes. Sometimes it could be like praying, like nobody pull their Bible out until, it's down to the wire or something like that. Now it's like they want to pray, they want to do this, they want to do that. Like, to remove your demon attachment, say, leave me and go to the bag of the devil. Praise God. Hey, so see, y'all got all different type of ways that y'all can release this energy. I just always send that shit back to the source at which it come from. You can honestly say, if you're not here from my highest good of all, you can leave immediately. Go back to the source at which you've come. It's just like that. And then not to mention you dealing with, just do your research, spiritually and different things like that. Like, ultimately, you really do not have anything to fear. Like, for real, for real. Not to mention, I always, goddamn it, I buck up on them motherfuckers like, look, I'm here. In here, the 3D, this realm, this my shit. This where I exist at. You visiting. So when you come in this motherfucker, you better act right, because I get you back to where the fuck you come from. You know what I mean? And I make it so that you will never be able to leave that motherfucker again. That's all you will ever experience. Like, I don't know. You can't be all scared dealing with spirits and energy and spiritual. Like, you can't be scared doing this shit. Like, you gotta know who you is. You can't be questioning another mother. Well, why are you here? And nah, I don't give a fuck about what you're here for. You know what I mean? My thing is you here. Like, that make me feel like you think you can fight. Can you fight? You should have came through the door swinging, because I'm on your ass. Like, because you're in my setting. Like, for real. They say hate to see me coming, huh? I just said that to my guy the other day. I swear to God, I know they hate to see me coming like this, bitch. You better go to somebody's house who actually fearful of your ass, because I'm gonna put you to work around this motherfucker. And you gonna clear out all your the nasty ass friends. All of y'all finna go and take all y'all shit with you. Like, for real, no weapon. For real, for real. For real, for real. I promise you. Like, it just be a matter of you, like your confidence, your strength, everything. I promise you. And I even feel the need to touch bases with that with y'all on dreams. One thing I started noticing, especially when I had somebody who was trying to attack me in my dreams, it's like the scary things that would pop up in my dreams. You know how it seemed like she'd be so close, but it never really gets you? It's like I remember I was in the dream one time. I was with my best friend. We were sitting on the couch. And it's like I kept on seeing a figure out of my peripheral, but when I would look, I wouldn't see shit. And this is in the dream. So I kept seeing it. I finally looked when I say it was a big ass man. And he was like the size of the room. He was so big that he was like hunched down in the corner. You know what I mean? And when I noticed them, I'm like, oh shit, I run off, And my friend still was sitting there. When I say he just went like this the whole time to her. And she was, you know what I mean, in the dream, scared as hell. He just kept on going like this. And I was standing at the doorway and I'm watching. So I'm like, okay, this is an intimidation mechanism. You know what I mean? Then I started paying attention in my dreams and I'm like, don't shit ever even get me. This motherfucker trying to intimidate you. Like, you want me to feel like you're going to get me because you want me to get scared. You want me to be frightened and not know what to do. But when I'm in this motherfucker and I'm actually thinking like I'm still awake, you know what I mean? Up close and personal. And I'm like, this shit don't make no sense. It's like, it really didn't make no sense. Like, you doing all this spooky shit and ain't did nothing yet. You ain't did nothing yet. Like, the fuck out my face. You know what I mean? I remember waking up in a dream and I'm like, it just made me pay attention. You know what I mean? It just made me pay attention. It's been an amazing reference, and every spiritual warrior needs to keep this book handy. What book? What are you talking about? What book? Yeah. I don't slay demons, transmute them into redemption. Hey, I just make sure that that's what they want. You know what I mean? Because I know the type of protection I got. And it's like, like, do you really want judgment to be called on the situation? Like, shit, you really want my dad to get involved type thing? You know what I mean? Yeah. We could do this however it is that you want to do, And once we get to the point where we got it understood that that's exactly what you want, then shit, that's what we on then. But my thing is, just don't expect me to feel sorry for you when you getting your ass tossed up because you invited, that's what you wanted. Like, yeah, that was right. Do your ass like Dale and Brennan on Step Brothers. You remember when they went through the park and the kids beat their ass and she was like, we'll just go the long way around. Like, okay. Yeah, take your ass the long way around. Because you ain't got enough rank to come through these motherfucking shortcuts. You ain't put in enough work for that. You ain't qualified for that. You ain't, no. For real. I lived there for 12 years. You don't even need no prayer book when you got a main line. Talk to them. Talk directly to source and see what happened in your own words. Heart to heart conversation. And see. Y'all already be knowing. You don't even need no books, none of that. I feel like if anything, sometimes you just need a simple tap on the shoulder. But oftentimes I be coming across y'all where I actually talk to y'all and y'all done went through the whole scenario, got the conclusion and everything. It just makes you feel better to have the validation of somebody else outside of you. And that's what I be touching bases on y'all with too. Like, y'all gotta trust y'allself, believe in y'allself. Y'all don't need a motherfucker for nothing. You ain't, like, it ain't no special place that you have to be for your prayers to be heard. It's no special type of way, you know what I mean, that it don't take all that, for real. And what she say on, remember Color Purple? She said even sinners have souls, daddy. You got some people that go too far now. I ain't gonna jump you off the bridge and say that to everybody, because a lot of motherfuckers like you got people that done sold they sold a long time ago and they trying to sacrifice your ass. You know what I mean? Because you worth a little something. But then you got some people who just don't know no better. They're unaware. You know what I mean? Therefore, it's like they still got a chance to learn something different or try something different. Like, I don't know. Like, just damn, keep options open, like, for real. Here, I love having those conversations. Contains all spiritual warfare prayers for the Bible condensed into one small, easy to carry book. That's dope. I move in silence. Y'all don't know. I ain't got no prayer book. None of that. I can honestly say I make my own prayers, like, legit. My own prayers. And they hold so much weight. Like, it's yeah. Like, I got one that I say every time I get in the car, every time I get behind the wheel, anytime I'm allowing somebody to drive me. And I done forgot to say it before and then say it. And you can feel the difference. Like, you can feel it. Like, you gonna be more powerful than anything. You say I move in silence, me either. I make my own. Yeah, like for real. You make tap in. I do too. I'm compiling my own. Hey, yeah. Hey, and then that's what I tell y'all with that ride. That'll be so beneficial. Like when I say the people that you leave behind, your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, like, you know, they used to have death books and all different type of shit that they used to pass down to us. We done got so modernized into today's day, we ain't got none of that shit no more. Everybody get a motherfucking Bible passed down to them, and then motherfuckers feel a certain type of way. That's just like I said to y'all the other day. If y'all write y'all own stories, then y'all ain't got to feel no certain type of way when another person tell your shit and you feel like it's not being told right. You ain't even got no legal motherfucking rights to your own story because you ain't said shit. How you not gonna do the work? You not gonna present nothing, no nothing. You ain't gonna tell the story, but then get mad how another motherfucker tell the story. Like, no, you don't have that right. Either you tell your shit the way you want your shit told, or shut up when it's being told. Like the lady on the movie in the closet. I never seen the closet. I got a Bible in my own way of talking to spirit, but sometimes it comes in very handy, especially during cuttings. Yeah. Hey, I already told you I'd never tell you what does not work for you. I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even try because you know exactly what works for you, why it works for you, how it works for you. That's why it's your shit. I would never try to tell you no different. You keep that book, your handy dandy book of prayers for real. Is helping people escape narcissistic abuse. Hey, my main thing is helping people realize their gifts. What I noticed with a lot of people is that everybody has their own individual gifts, but they've had them since birth. And because they've had them since birth, somewhere along the line, they convince themselves that that shit is just regular. Like, everybody got it. Everybody think everybody could do this. And it's like, no, they fucking cannot. They can't. That's your shit. That's specialized for you. Even if you have other people that can't do it, they can't do it like you, baby. Like, your ass is needed. Get out here. For real, for real. Hey, especially like with channeling. Once I actually figured out what channeling was, I had been channeling my whole fucking life, and I just thought it was me thinking. I thought it was thoughts. I thought I was a good damn thinker. I was a good conclusion. I would, it would be real easy. Like, I was good at it. I was good at it. I was a thinker. And then I actually found out, like, yeah, no, all them ain't your motherfucking thoughts. It's not all your thoughts. This is actually communication being had. This is being had. That is being had. You see the way that feel? Like, shit started being highlighted to me, especially like with danger. I touch bases on y'all with that. Like, whenever I'm in immediate danger, the way my body responds, like, it's I can't even fucking explain it. And then I done been around people that done seen it happen where it's like it's weird as fuck to them too. You know what I mean? And oftentimes I have people think like I'm overreacting at the time until we up out the jam, and then they be like, damn, you know what I mean? Now they want to look at me like I'm strange or something. Like, yeah, no, I've been told you. I've been told you. For real. The movie is called War Room. Or War Room. I haven't seen War Room. Or they want, or they need developing like anything. Trapped in this cycle of anything you make habit. God is within everyone's heart. You are. I love that. Oh, I missed this. I was born in a narcissistic household. Follow me since day one. The plan is curse I was meant to break, not just for myself, but others that are trapped in that cycle. Absolutely atomic artwork. Truth, you have to know which thoughts are yours and which ones are others. Yes, Romaine Rainey, absolutely. If you know, you know, is all I can say. Dang, I missed the reading again. It's beautiful looking queens. Hope y'all all. Yeah. Hey, but see that separating them different thoughts. That's why I always be with y'all like on meditating. Because the more and more you meditate, you can separate them voices, right? I always tell people it's legit like Tom and Jerry. Like when I was little, you remember how he used to have the angel and the demon on one shoulder. You definitely got that shit just like that, and both them motherfuckers be talking. They sound the same, but they feel different. It's like you be happy. You got a whole lot of shit that you got to unpack once you get to figuring out, you know what I mean, what's going on when it comes to this world and spirituality and all of that. Like, yeah. But that's why I tell you can't be fearful. Because a lot of shit gonna be wild to you. And it ain't no way. What he say? No. Hey, you feeling like a little Boosie. Oh, god damn. But it be like that. Like, for real, be like that. Thank y'all. Thank you. A good movie free on YouTube is, what it say? The fear is. YouTube Nefarious. Okay. Collective. This is very eye-opening. About demons. Watch it. Yeah. If you ready to watch it. I just always tell people, don't jump off that bridge before you ready to jump off that bridge. Because like we already said in the beginning of this conversation, once you know something, you can't unknow it. Once you open some shit, ain't no cloak like no. So you make sure that whatever it is, you know that you ready for it. And then run it. Yeah, there's a good wolf and bad wolf in each of us, and up to which wolf you want to feed the most. Yes. That be the thing though. That's that free will. Like we all got free will now. We all got free will. This will open it. I'ma definitely check it out. Hey, but I be trying to make people understand, or not understand, I ain't even gonna say make. Now, I try to point out to people and have them realize being able to visually see a person who physically has something attached to them. Cause it's a lot of shit like that going on. It's a lot of negative energies that's fighting for their motherfucking survival right now. It's a lot of motherfuckers that know that they done fucked up these contracts, all these relationships, separations, deaths, all the rest of this. They done fucked up these contracts. So they lineage ain't even gonna be here no motherfucking more once they get done with this lifetime. That's how bad they done fucked up. I know plenty of people that done lost clearance from their ancestors. Their own ancestors can't help them with the type of motherfucking karma they getting right now because of the decisions that they made. I know a motherfucker that was using their grandmama to do spiritual work, and now her ass in purgatory too. How the fuck you died twice? Like, stop playing around with shit. Stop playing. That be the thing. You can't, don't come in this motherfucker playing. You damn sure better have a sense of humor, but don't come in this motherfucker playing. We ain't doing no playing. For real. Yeah. You can see a lot with people, especially when you be dealing with people. The first thing that I notice with people when I see the energy attached to them, especially when it's something dealing with anger, like malice or something, this right here, it's something with they jawline that changed. This shit, especially if you sitting, wait until you sitting next to somebody again and you see them get pissed off, or you know this is the type of person that agitate easy. Cause that's who I was looking at. Like I got she a friend of mine. I still love her to death, but I'm like, hold on, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, but she get irritated real easy. And that jawline, it's something with this jawline or something. Like it I can't even explain that shit. That shit transformed though. Like you can see it. Like when the energy moves in on a motherfucker, like in the real life, like the Matrix. Remember how when they turn into the agent shit? It's like some shit. Like it's you can see a lot of that shit. I promise you, a lot of stuff that's going on. Jitter. He said all people with attachments, they eyes jitter when I'm near them. Yeah, hey, see, like that's what I'm like. You find your different keys, especially when you're dealing with spirituality, where you notice, like, you know what I mean. You gotta incorporate it. What you seeing, what you feel, what you know, like, and don't question it. Don't question that shit. Hey. Money made, nigga paid. You say nobody playing shit. He come on here ripping. I sense their energy before they even open their mouth. I have had demons jump into people in order to get into it. Yeah. That's another thing you got to be mindful of too. I have them do that shit all the time. All the time. So I have a probationary period, especially when I meet new people or I'm dealing with people who haven't necessarily picked their side. It's like I deal with them and we'll start off cool, but they eventually change. It's like they eventually change. Like I don't know, you can't control that shit after a while. Like you a real live agent. Like it's strange. It's strange. It's strange for real. Yeah. Recognize when energy being projected and when it's your own thoughts. Yes. That is very important. Very smart, yes, and yes. It starts with self aftermath. Yeah, hey, but see, it's like you can't never really even master self, because even self-check, like, man, this shit be changed. You just got to keep up, baby. What they say, hang on to your bootstraps. Like, because this shit be changing. It be changing for real. For real. And see, did you realize that the demon is now driving the bus? Hey, one step at a time, everybody. Hey, for real. It's 7 to 10 years. Yeah. But see, my thing is this too, right? Like, I be on my shit, but I love the younger folks and I love the old folks. I feel like you can learn a lot from the past and you can learn a lot from the future. I'm present. I'm right here. But I can reach, you know what I mean, to the back for information of what has happened. I can also reach forward for information of like what's to come. I feel like it's very important to play that neutral role, because you have some people who get too arrogant, like, and you can't teach them shit no more. And it be like, then this motherfucker arrogant. They don't want to learn nothing, but they still trying to teach motherfuckers like they know something, the same shit over and over and over and over again. Like, yeah, nah. You know what I mean? At what point, like, did you stop living your motherfucking self? Like, you can't do that. We ain't on it. You know what I mean? As soon like you, I don't know. It's all about the exchange. Yes. Right. Balance. Yes. The exchange. For real. Because it be like, I love, like, these kids. They different. I don't even want to say kids, because it's mainly like teenagers and stuff like that. But y'all know how when we was in school, shit, you was trying to work like McDonald's and Subway. You know what I mean? Fast food was a lot of our first job experience and different stuff like that. You got kids in high school that got businesses, like clothing lines. They getting paid to play the game and all type of weird ass shit, like shit. Things where, you know what I mean, like it wasn't like that with us. It wasn't like they would have like, and it's like they be going ham, going ham, going ham. I remember last time I was in the shop with a girl she was only 18. She was going to school and then coming off of school and doing hair. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you couldn't have paid me when I was that motherfucking young to be this focused. I wouldn't, shit, what they call them, trust fund babies, all the rest of that, baby. I had a sense of entitlement. Like, I don't, and that's another thing that I had to learn too. Like, I had to relearn a lot of shit too. Like, that privileged lifestyle can actually fuck you up. You know what I mean? When it's all said and done too. Like, no, spoiling your children is not a good idea. It's not. I don't give a damn how much you want to make sure. Like, it's not. First time my mom said she wasn't going to pay my phone bill, I almost died, y'all. Oh, my God. Ain't making anyone smarter to read the human interactions. Yes. Yes. Like, for real, for real. You know, it all makes a difference. It makes a difference. But they drive like they go. It's different. I was wise already for my age too, and it's like they getting older in younger bodies type shit. Like, these elders ain't playing for real. These elders are not playing. Thank you. The rift is a real thing. Yeah. Like, yeah. A, like, they just with that entrepreneurship, like, just them being in their own. You see the way they dress, too? Now, granted, just like how I touched bases with y'all, and I said that when these kids was finna go back to school, a lot of them was dressed like Sexy Red. But when I say you had some dressed like, you know how we used to call them, like, the goth kids, punk rockers and stuff, like, nerds and different, like, it's like it ain't none of that shit no more. Everybody is cool to be whatever it is that they want to be, even if they decide to come to school in goddamn pajamas. It's like they can. When I was younger, it was a fashion show. Yeah, you was gonna learn because you had to earn your credits, but you know what I mean? You had to have on the clothes and your hair had to look like something like this. These kids don't give a damn about nothing, baby. When I say they'll wake up, roll out of bed, and go to school with exactly what they just slept in, they'll do just fucking that. And won't nobody say nothing to them because it's a whole lot of them that did just that too. It ain't no judgment. Like, and it's like, shit, here I am. I got in trouble for going out the house with a scarf on. You know what I mean? Like, let alone, hell, I was going to feel a certain type of way because you look different with the scarf. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. It's different. It's not the same at all. It's less judgment, less restrictive, like all of that. For real, for real. Crook balance, but we are here as one. Let's see the damn God theory. Show me the way you have. I don't know what you're talking about with your weird ass, but get in on the conversation or shut the fuck up and get out. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Because I ain't never here to prove nothing to you. Who the fuck are you, by the way? Stop playing with me. This ain't proper playing grounds for you. So, yeah, though. You're welcome too, Christina. I'm sorry, love. I looked over that. Yeah, you welcome, love. But just being confident in who you are for real, y'all. Talk to them older folks. If y'all still got elderly in y'all family and stuff like that, talk to them people. I even do you one when I was touching bases with the channeling and all the rest of that. And then it's like I got to talking to different family members and stuff like that. And it's like this shit ain't as abnormal as it seemed. It only seemed as normal because y'all was scared to talk about it. Y'all wasn't touching bases on it. Y'all was keeping this shit a secret. But then you get the asking questions and come to find out, shit, your grandmama been doing this, your daddy been doing this, your uncle been doing this, your uncle saw, you know what I mean? Like, it be all type of stuff going on where it be like, what? And here it is, you thought you was the eyeball. You thought you was weird. And no, this is where the fuck you come from. Like, have them conversations, y'all, for real. It'll be beneficial. It'll be beneficial. What else y'all got? Look, because now I feel like I'm sitting up here ranting. I've been sitting up here ranting with y'all for a while. I'm going to get my butt up off of here. What else y'all want to touch bases on? I know I talk too much. Hit me in my sheet. You feel played. I used to hide my power as my gifts, and now I flat out tell people I am an earth angel, and I prove it to them rather than hide it. Or sometimes people need to see the proof. Straight slide of it. The most I tell people is that I'm a reader. I tell you that I read. But I ain't gonna give you too much more into my background or nothing like that. Like, I just don't. I just don't. I hear you, Black God. Peace, love, and light. Thank you. You are welcome, love. People explain too much for real, don't God. But hey, but it be beneficial to explain. You know what I mean? Depending on what it is. Because my thing is, don't be playing in my face. It's the difference between that and then really not knowing. If you really don't know, I have no issue with explaining any fucking thing to you because I didn't always know everything that I did. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not arrogant like that. I am willing to have a conversation with you about any fucking thing under the stars if, you know what I mean, it's going to help us understand each other or get on mutual ground. I am not going to be a specimen of your fucking entertainment, though, is what I'm not going to do. You know what I mean? Like, that's when the line going to get drawn. Because it's like, find somebody else to play with. For real, for real. But I will absolutely explain it to you because it's like that's the misunderstanding right there. It be so many things get blown out of hand off simple misunderstandings. Like, and it be like that. Just explain it to me. I would definitely do that with you. So then that way, if I got to toss your ass up after that, then I know exactly. I know what you getting tossed up for, and you know what you getting tossed up for because you was fucking playing. You indeed was playing. After we done had the conversation, got on to understand anybody whose ass I ever had to get on in life, I promise you I had a conversation with them first. Because we can get this cleared up right now, and we ain't got to touch bases on it no more. Or what the daddy gonna take and say, God damn it, I will track you down and I will find you, and when I find your ass, I'm gonna get you up out of here. You can play it safe now. Just leave it. And we'll call good enough good. But if you push that shit, not even I can control where we going, baby. We in the motherfucking Tesla on auto drive. If you push it, baby, we gonna end up wherever the fuck we end up. And I like new adventures. I like going on for the ride. I'm not scared. You scared? What you say? Shit, we ain't scared. It's been a long time since motherfucker tried me like that. Hey, for real. Look, you welcome, y'all. I really like talking to y'all. Saying nowadays people need hugs. See, you have a good day. I need here, and I have a hater in my job. I am a supervisor at my job and found a new love being there. I found the woman want him and want to be like me. It's crazy. What do he think about that? I'm sorry, Erica. I just seen this love. What do the masculine energy think about that? They be lying because we nice. We know who looking for where you sleep. What's up? People look for us to play with and they ignorance, nigga. That's a great attitude because you're correct. But yeah, haters be glad. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like I'm so behind these comments. It's giving why I explain. Talking to stupid people will make you stupid because these hands will talk like everybody's journey with God is personal one. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the church. Absolutely. Absolutely. Is that dark humor? Some people absolutely have to meet their own playing field while they don't interest in anything else. You said to stay, we gon' dance, be cool, me, babe. So once you drag him, run till that, he must be fair. He tells me he only interested in me. He's taking a new job. So am I. How do you feel with it? How do you feel with it? Stay grounded and focused. I smell it on y'all. I know this, right? Hey, Erica, it depends. Because, I always say, like, a person can say anything to you, but it be like how you feel. You can feel when somebody lying. Hey, money bag, yo, every time, a lot don't give a fuck who tell it. They know they mad, but they never admit it. It be your own people that's going to try to take advantage of you if you let them. They get a thrill off turning you down, but never gossip about how you help them. I hear there's niggas out here want to touch me, but I can't tell. I be where they at. But you draw the line, so stay over there. Don't come around the game. Don't throw up the set. You not what I rep. Why do some shit you gonna regret? Yeah. He said think smart with it, not just with your chest. Hey, just because y'all related don't mean nothing. Niggas Uncle Ice about that check. He said I ain't Mitch. All of that you love me shit ain't genuine. I felt the vibe when you walked in. Shit slick hurt me thinking you solid, then I saw you being. Hey, stop playing with me. Hey, stop playing with me. Y'all already know what it is. You already know what it is. They'll cheer you on. They don't want to see you win, though. Yeah, it be like that. I ain't for real. Because there's some stuff that ain't even like it's not going to be an option if it's not there. You know what I mean? Especially like when it comes to respect and different things like that. Like, I can't even explain it. Like with being in a relationship, it was certain things that I would not do because I'm never going to have my spouse in a position of having to question, you know what I mean, me, the way that I respect myself or the way that I respected him even when he was not around. So it's like I would deal with some people where they feel like it was going to the extreme. Like just like if you were in my family, I wouldn't hug you. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, like I know you don't mean no harm, no nothing like, or I can't even say I know you don't mean no harm because I don't know what the fuck you mean. All that I know is that I ain't finna be wrapping my arms around another man's neck and I got a motherfucking man. Like, yeah, nah. You know? You know? Like, it's like I'm not. About actions. Yes, the demon's trying to get you in your feelings. Drop 3 cards. Do energy read for this collector. He said 3 cards. I don't even shit. We'll be checking the energy for the collector for what y'all got. Y'all had 2 cards fly the fuck out right away. So we got the 9 of Cups, right? We got the 8 of Swords. Queen of Swords. So what I say, the 9 of Cups gonna speak of emotional fulfillment when it come to you on a personal level. You know what I mean? It speaks of wish come true. You being content, very satisfied with what it is that you have accomplished for yourself, the distance that you have traveled, everything that you're going. With this not Eight of Swords, though this Eight of Swords speaks of a self-imposed prison, right? It speaks of restrictions, different things like that, having a victim mentality, being entrapped. And then you got the Queen of Swords, right? Which is a feminine energy, but it's somebody who's thinking from an unbiased position, like somebody who's very independent, very clear with their boundaries, like very direct. You know what I mean? Somebody, again, who you don't want to lie to. Who you don't want to lie to. I'm really touching bases. I'm feeling like you got somebody who is very content with the self-imposed prison at the end. Although I don't know about this victim mentality. I don't know if some of y'all are feeling like somebody did something to y'all, which y'all was forced into this position, and y'all ain't necessarily forgave the person or forgave y'all self for allowing this person to take these actions or whatever it do. But I know it still made you level up and your ass talking a whole lot more clear. When it comes to setting your boundaries and all the rest of that, you ain't as scary as your ass was. Or you moving up out of that scariness, however it goes. This can go back and forth with you a lot, though. Because I could even say, in the past, you was emotionally satisfied. In the present, goddammit, you got yourself in a self-imposed prison right now. And in the future, you're going to be breaking them motherfucking chains because you're going to be communicating a whole lot more clearly. You know what I mean? Gaining a new perspective again, moving forward with your new eyes. So it's still going to go back and forth. It's still going to go back and forth. I feel like we content right now, though. We being clear. Being clear. Drop 3 cards. Hey, demons are getting to you. Check yourself, honey. Go. Yes, I am dark. I don't have a problem with it, though. Must be regret. Oh, yeah, the demon is bound. So you must have a deal with his. That is good, love. That is good. That is good. That is good. That's what we be here for. Come, pride. I'm confused. Look, you got Knight of Swords. I'm finna get rid of him because he seemed weird. I don't like him. I don't like him. Hey, you got Knight of Swords, which speaks of somebody defending their beliefs. And look, with the 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Stop playing with me. You got somebody who try to justify their nasty behavior. Somebody who try to justify their actions. Justify, you know. The things that they do. It's like having somebody talking crazy about you and then again smiling in your face when you around, like not holding that type of energy. He said can't make it up. And they keep on coming up. Hey, for real, yeah, they keep on coming up. It'd be cool. Hey, I had a little bit more time today to talk junk back to them than usual, but, you know. We let pride fall. We don't hold on to pride. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goes before destruction and haughty spirit before a fall. Page, the new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge. New ways of communicating. We working on new ways of communicating, guys. We ain't got time for that same old negative Nancy bullshit that people be wanting to be on. Not to mention, we see the way they, goddamn it, targeting us as a country. We ain't got time to be trying to separate ourselves as a culture. Everybody gonna get fucked up. You better do some pulling together is what the fuck y'all better do. Especially when it comes to your mind and your heartstrings, different things like that. Nah. For real, for real. Look, I appreciate it's 3:09. I done been on here since like 12. I'm finna get off of here. I will see y'all later. I enjoyed y'all today. We were absolutely, it's about the principles, not the flesh. Yes, yes. That's all. Because you know that flesh gonna go, but that soul, that energy, that's what's gonna regenerate. That's what's gonna regenerate, for real. Confirmation. I said that yesterday. I'm not dealing with no negative Nancy's no more. Hey, for real, not at all. Not at all. We ain't got time for it, for real. We don't. Ain't nobody finna watch the shot. You know what I mean? What they say, watching the bottle and the beer fight, baby. We is all right. It's enough stuff going on that we got to focus on. I am okay. Enjoy hearing others. Black God, dang, very insightful. Thank y'all. Aw, you are welcome, love. You are welcome, love. You are welcome, for real. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. We all done gave each other all type of insight and everything today. This was real live, a group party, a group effort. We done did us some group conversations, some group healing. We gonna be goddamn fine. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. I said that they messed up when they gave us the internet, baby. It's like we connecting without even connecting right now. For real, for real. You are welcome, love. You are welcome. Hey, from New Zealand. Real magic, loved it. It was a group effort. I'm telling y'all, we made it happen together. We made it happen together. For real. Look, I wasn't up here talking to myself. Now, y'all was talking to me. Y'all, we had it going. We had it going. I appreciate that every time. I'm going to make sure we going to get to the reading tomorrow. We really ain't even do no reading today. We only did one full line. Then we started talking. But y'all make sure y'all double down on y'all cleansing. And like, for real. I be having a ball every time. I promise you, every time. I love y'all. Like, for real. For real. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all check in though with y'all cleansing and y'all meditating. Again, don't judge yourself, right? Because when you first get into meditating, it be kind of hard to stop the mind chatter if you're new to meditating, you know. And you be trying to control those thoughts and different things like that. What I realize is actually meditating is you not judging your thoughts, you know. If the thoughts come, let them flow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, eventually you will get to that quiet mind. Like, eventually you will get to where you're going. But it's like you have to start. I ain't gonna say from the bottom, but fucking start. You know what I mean? Again, no judgment. No judgment. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge anybody else. We all in different places and all the rest of it. We gonna make it. We'll be straight. You say thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you. You said I'm glowing. I'm glowing. Like the last dragon. Go outside and try some karate moves. Hey, I appreciate y'all though, for real. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good freaking day. I'm finna get off of here. Look, I've been on here for 2 hours. See y'all later.